Time now for our rants and raves, starting with Adam.
I have a rant for Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Fox News, who together orchestrated signing of some new legislation in Florida that will make it more difficult for people to vote. This was an exclusive event from which the local press, the Florida press, was excluded. I think it's shocking that Ron DeSantis did this, unconscionable. But I also think, he has his sort of Trump 2.0 persona he's trying to cultivate. So shocking, but not a surprise. I place great fault with Fox News for going along with this. We've all adhered for a long time to this sort of idea that, okay, there's the wacky opinion side, but then there's the news side where some people are trying to do good, honest work. I think that this should make us stick a fork in that once and for all. If you're a news organization, you don't work with someone to keep out your colleagues in the media.
I was surprised
from a huge bill signing like this one.
Because they have balked at that before, so I'm surprised they went along with it. And I'm shocked, actually.
Sign of the times.
Yep. Susie.
I'm gonna pile on to Fox News, they had another exclusive this week, which was they announced that Donald Trump had launched a platform to sort of combat his Twitter and Facebook ban. But what they meant was he launched a blog on his own website. The idea that this was exclusive or a platform, both things that are easily fact-checked by Fox and weren't, and sort of just presented as facts, is just ludicrous. And also, let's just admit that it's ridiculous that it took them 4 months to figure out they could just post things on their own website. Like, what took them so long to launch this platform?
I don't know.
That's a great question. And by the way, I would just say Fox is not the only media outlet that said, it's a Twitter-like site, or it's a new social media site, which is, as you say, Susie, a fundamental it's a relatively unimpressive blog. Yeah.
All right, Dan. Kennedy.
Okay. I have a rave for PBS, which this week named Yamiche Alcindor as the new host of Washington Week. I think this is a great move. It is a natural tribute to one of her mentors, the late Gwen Ifill. I've really been impressed over the last few years how Yamiche Alcindor and Lisa Desjardins managed to inject some backbone into the news hour during the Trump era. And it was really welcome, and I'm glad to see Alcindor getting some real recognition for this. And the other thing, she's only 34 years old.
She'll have that
but
seat.
She's going to do a great job, and it was well deserved.
They're crying.
Okay. Dan Lothian.
So I have a rave for YouTube that will be spending $7 million on 2 journalism programs. The first one will be aimed, according to Axios, will be aimed at helping independent journalists better produce videos. And the second component of that is helping them make a business out of it, understanding the entrepreneurial components of building up a YouTube channel. The second one will be aimed at those digital first platforms to help them put together a real lasting business effort, so they can make money on their channels over the long run. So $7 million for journalism. Why are they doing this? Because they're finding from their users that they want to see more videos from well-respected journalists. And so users asked, they're delivering.